Okay, cool. I was just trying to make sure I could see chat and everything. Let me just promote the stream on Twitter real quick. But yeah, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty short stream today actually, because I gotta go to work and stuff tomorrow. I gotta finish getting tomorrow's video up. But yeah, Daima's over, and I am sad. I am very sad. Daima is over. That new Daima episode is painfully underwhelming. 3 out of 10. I wouldn't say all that. I mean, it was definitely a finale. It was definitely a finale. Is the music too high? I'm trying to make sure it's not like crazy high. You guys can still hear me. You just wanted to see Gogeta 4. Oh yeah, the fusion bugs. Like, to be honest, like the way Daima's last like 2 episodes was going, I was like, there's no shot we're gonna see like Super Saiyan 4 and like do the fusion bug thing regardless, because I was just like, it's just too deep, like in like 20 minutes, and they still have to get back home. Like honestly, like I kind of gave up hope on the fusion bugs like around the end of the last episode. I was just like, there's just no way now, to be honest. But yeah, let me do this real quick. But yeah, this is like Daima's over now. And I am sad. I'm not gonna lie. Dang, why did the thumbnail show up? Whatever. But yeah, I thought the finale was like, I thought it was okay. Like, I know like it's very like kind of mixed right now, just because of like, oh, like they didn't like do anything to like address like the canon, or like, you know, that it was like kind of rushed. You could tell it really was like rush towards the end. It's like live. There we go. But yeah, it was like that like whole finale was extremely rushed. I wouldn't like say I'm disappointed with it though. Like it's kind of weird. So as a whole, I would say like I really did like I really like Daima. Like there was like some episodes of it where I was just like, okay, we could do without it. Like when the ship started breaking the 3rd time on that giant island, I was like, all right, this is filler. But other than that, I kind of enjoyed my ride throughout it. I feel like the main problem with the whole thing was like, especially in that first half of the show, they really tried to like push like, oh, we're gonna use this series to flesh out a lot more of like the lore side of Dragon Ball, like all the magic stuff and like the demon realm and like, you know, these creatures, like these races. Like we finally get to know what, like, you know, more about Supreme Kai's race, more about Piccolo, and like more about like, you know, the demon realm as a whole, that we only really ever got to see in like Dragon Ball Heroes. And even then it was just like more so for like power-ups and shit. It wasn't anything with depth, you know? So Daima was like heading in that direction, but like once they got to like, or not even like once they got to the 3rd demon world, or the 1st demon world, it was like once Goma got the eye, it was basically like, okay, meathead time. Like it just went full meathead. It just went like full meathead. Imagine if they never use Super Saiyan 4 again. I mean, I feel like, you know, if they need it, like again, like if it depends on if Daima gets a season 2, because again, a lot of people are pissed about the whole continuity situation. It's just like, oh, if Goku had Super Saiyan 4 and Daima takes place before Super, why does he never use it again? And again, you want the simple answer, or like, you know, the realistic answer. Like the simple answer is basically like, hey, they just didn't have, it just wasn't written yet. It just wasn't written in the script yet. Like the dumb answer could probably be something like, oh yeah, I forgot I could do this, but I have it in the back pocket. And it's not like he would need it at that point. But like, honestly, if they do continue Super, they probably could find some way to like mix 4 and UI. But I honestly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep this form exclusive to Daima, because every Dragon Ball show has its own like exclusive form, or like movie has its own exclusive transformation. Like this version of Super Saiyan 4 will be Daima Sing, unless Daima gets a season 2, which maybe, I don't know. The like whole right situation with Dragon Ball and Toei is weird right now. I feel like Daima could like be like a stepping point to just get away from the Super manga, and then Toei can just continue in this continuity, I guess. You know, hot take: Daima is better than Super and GT. I'll say it's better than GT right off the rip. I don't like GT. Not Super though. Not Super in my opinion. Like, cause Daima was only one arc. Like, it was like a 40th anniversary show. So like, I still feel like there's arcs in Super, like the Tournament of Power, most of Goku Black, Moro, not Granola, but yeah, those 3 are better than Daima, I'd say. Like, those 3 arcs in Super are better than Daima in my opinion. But yeah, but it's in my opinion, it's better than GT. Like, Daima was pretty much GT2. Like, I know a lot of people are just like, oh, we don't want GT2. And at first, like, you know, I thought it was gonna be like, okay, it's gonna be like more of its own thing, but it kind of just became GT2. Like, yo, what's up, Lofa 2? But yeah, like, I'd say like overall, like, they could have like tightened up with the direction of it a bit more. Not gonna lie, hearing Goku say SSJ4 had me tweaking. Yo, okay, I'll admit I was a little bit disappointed when they didn't start the episode. Like, you know how like in episode 19 he was doing like, you know, this is a Super Saiyan, this Super Saiyan 2, this Super Saiyan 3, and then this one's a bonus. Like, if he would have started the episode by saying like on the rock, like when he was hitting this pose, this is Super Saiyan 4, I would have threw something. Swear to God, I would have threw something. Like I would have threw something if he said it. But like, I'm glad. Like, I mean, they name dropped it was Super Saiyan 4, which, I mean, I was gonna call it that anyway. Like, it's Super Saiyan 4. But yeah, saying Super Saiyan, like Goku saying Super Saiyan 4 was crazy. What Xenoverse do you play the most? Revamp, mod, vanilla. Like revamp. For sure. I mean, I'm still on the old version just because I don't want to lose revamp stuff. To be honest, I still haven't even updated my patcher yet. I could, but I don't feel like I like some mods I use. I have to like manually downgrade just because I'm still on the old version. But yeah, yo, okay, let me talk about that moment for a second, bro. Can we talk about how like Toriyama, God bless his soul, literally said to Vegeta like one last fuck you from beyond the grave? Because ain't no way Goku was talking about some. Ain't no way Goku was talking about some, oh yeah, you know, I've trained some more ever since, you know, I had to fight Boo and I thought I could go Super Saiyan 4, but I ain't really know about, like, bro, what are we talking about? What are we actually talking about, bro? You didn't know you can do that shit. like, okay, like, I like this form. But it's an A1 ass pull. It's an A1 ass pull. And like, you cannot in good faith tell me Goku knew anything about this. Like, even though like the stuff was like never was kind of weird. Him saying that to Vegeta, I was just like, you might as well just flip him off to his face and spit on his face. Like, cause like, ain't no way they gave Vegeta Super Saiyan 3 in the show and like have it be like, oh yes, he finally caught up to Goku in some meaningful way. Only to give Goku Super Saiyan 4 like 5 episodes like later. Generational hater, I'm gonna miss him. Me too. And can we also talk about like Piccolo for a second? Bro had one job: sit in the back and just wait for Goku to stall Goma long enough to hit him in the back of the head 3 times. All he did was aura farm. And couldn't even get the job done. He hit him twice. Ku had to do it. Majin Ku. Actually, I take that back. King, everybody put some respect on my nigga King Ku. Like, he is King Ku now. When Goku explained how he got SSJ4, like, you pull your hair out of anger. You like, I mean, he didn't explain how he just said, oh, I thought it was possible. Bitch, when? You never mentioned you can do that. You didn't even use Super Saiyan 3 the whole show until like 2 episodes ago. You didn't even use Super Saiyan 3 until like 2 episodes ago, dog. You are a liar. You are a liar. I can't believe he did this shit to Vegeta again. Like even if he could like tap into a stronger version of Super Saiyan before Neva did what he did, like that, like the fact that he knew like 4 was even a thing at like before that is crazy. Like they didn't have to say all that. Honest opinion, chances of a Super Saiyan 4 awoken now hold nothing back. I feel like the chances of it, I mean, if it doesn't come in the Daima packs that they're about to drop for Xenoverse 2, then I doubt it's coming. I don't know. I feel like it will make sense for it to be added now, because like the new Super Saiyan 4 design has pretty much just like removed all the problems you could have potentially had with adding it in the first place in the Xenoverse. Like, well, like, you know, before like was, you know, how are we gonna change the hands with the fur hands? Don't gotta worry about that. What do we have to change it with every hair color? Don't gotta worry about that. What about the eyebrows and the eyes? Don't gotta really worry about that. I would like them to add a new eye model though. That would be cool. But yeah, I feel like the chances are pretty good. But I mean, you know, if it doesn't, it is what it is. And fucking Ku killing Goma was stupid. I mean, like he knew what to do. To be honest, it was stupid that like. To be honest, what was really stupid was that Goku only said that to Piccolo. Like there wasn't like 5 other niggas there who could fight. Like, because I mean, you had like Piccolo, like Vegeta, Supreme Kai could have did something. You could have had Glorio, like Do and Ku. I mean, like one of them, like, you know, Goku was holding it down. Goku was really carrying them for real. Like Goku was holding it down. You know, so like one of them could have did, like, I'm glad Ku finally just said, hey, I'm behind, so like, you know, just lock in and do it already. But yeah, that was like cool to me. I think Ku being the like new Demon King, I think that's kind of cool. Originally though, and I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, I posted like predictions for today's episode, and I pretty much got most of it down. The only thing I didn't predict was like Ku becoming King Ku. I thought that Hybis would be the king, just on some stupid shit, like like just completely on stupid shit. I thought they were gonna give it to Hybis, like he would just get the like evil third eye back, and then he's just like, yeah, like he would just be like King Hybis or whatever, and he would just be on Drake timing for the rest of the like time. Either that or like Arensu doing something. But I mean, they really didn't do much with her. I mean, I mean, once like Ku got in office, he started signing executive orders like crazy. All right, I'm stop. But like, but like, you know, he started like giving everybody promotions. So like, you know, I fuck with him for that. But yeah, like Ku being the like new Demon King, I think that's funny. I think that's funny, especially like with him and like Dude's dynamic. Haven't finished Daima's last episode yet. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I'm spoiling all of it right here, but like, have they heard they never used the fusion bugs? Yo, what? Like again, once they got to like episode 19, like once Super Saiyan 4 showed up, I was like, they're not using those fusion bugs, right? Like, because even if they did have, like, even if they introduced a fusion in the last episode, what like screen time did we even have left at that point? Because a lot of people are just here to see Super Saiyan 4 fight, and for those like first like 5 to 10 minutes of the episode, that was like the last stretch of Daima's action, and I think that was fine. But at the same time, it was like, why introduce the fusion bugs at all? You know, like at that point, why even introduce the fusion bugs at all? Like that's kind of weird. Yeah, like there was like no point to that. Again, like if they ever go back to the demon realm in the future, perhaps like there could be like a use for it, but at the same time, it's like, nah, you know, it's like, nah. But yeah, but that's kind of my main big issue with Daima. It really feels like there's just like inside you there are two wolves, like, or like you have two halves, like, you know, born to be silly and forced to lock in. And those last 3 episodes, Daima had to lock the fuck in on the action and stuff, because I know like a lot of people were sick of, you know, them being kids and, you know, running around having adventures. I liked the adventure side of Daima. I thought it was a lot more entertaining than, for example, like stuff you would see in GT, and really like captured the classic Dragon Ball vibe. But once they started fighting Goma, meathead mode, straight meathead mode for like the entire rest of the show. And don't get me wrong, I'm a meathead. I enjoy meathead shit, but like from a critical eye, I just can't see, you know, both ways, you know. Maybe the fusion bugs were introduced for fans to make fusions without needing to construct the earrings or the memory clothes. I mean, that's kind of stupid. That's kind of like a dumb reason for that, but sure. I mean, go off. I wouldn't introduce a whole mechanic for that. I mean, we don't even know what a bug fusion could potentially look like. All we know is that, like, you could use the bugs to fuse with more than 2 people. So, I feel like it would have been cool to see something like that, you know? It feels like we deserve Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta because now we can never get him. I mean, like, again, like, I feel like they couldn't even do 4 Vegeta without it being rushed. I mean, how is he gonna get it? Neva's just gonna do the thing, and then, like, you get 2, like, a Goku and a Vegeta, and then they fuse. I mean, granted, GT did that shit too. I'm not gonna say, GT definitely did that shit with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as well. But, now I'm thinking about, we never got a good solo Vegeta 4 fight ever in all of Dragon Ball. That's crazy. That's crazy, chat. But, yeah, also explains how the Demon Kings got the evil third. Yo! Okay, I know the post-credit scene for Daima. I, like, the moment I thought, I was just like, oh my god, that's gonna piss so many people off. I thought it was funny. I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was funny. Like, the fact that, like, oh yeah, we had to deal with, like, the strongest threat to that point because of, like, his crazy cracked demon eye that was, like, passed down from Demon King after Demon King, got lost, they had this whole arc fighting it, and then, like, they're just selling it in the Wii shop. They're just selling it in the Wii shop, bro. Like, and they have 2. Like, that's funny. I'm sorry, that was funny to me. Like, I don't care if it was stupid, I just thought it was funny. You saw Daima had 22. No, Daima was only 20 episodes. I thought it would have been longer too, considering how like fast paced the finale was, but no, the last episode was like the end, so it's over. Daima is done. But yeah, I'm gonna say it before. If you're not caught up on, you know, Daima sub right now, or like all of Daima, I'm spoiling the hell out of it in the stream. So yeah, I'm spoiling the hell out of it in the stream. So, but yeah, Daima's done. Daima's done, unless it gets picked up for a season 2, which would be crazy because again, we haven't gotten Super back yet, and the whole reason Super hasn't like come back yet is like a complex tale of its own. But yeah, I mean, they should really get to work on that, to be honest, because Super adapting the Moro arc with a Broly or Daima art style, yo, the world isn't ready. Actually, no, we're ready. We've been ready, to be honest. Lock in. But yeah, you try and justify in your mind why do we introduce it and never use it. I feel like, again, because they said that they started to produce Daima before they finished the script, so they didn't have an outline of where everything was going to end up. Like, I think like there was like an interview where like Ioku said like, yeah, we started working on Daima before the script was done. like we started production before the script was done, and it was like, why? So they were already doing their thing, and they didn't have like a finale in place yet. Yo, what's up, Mangle Jr.? Jello. But yeah, they didn't have a plan, kind of. And I think like kind of rocking the ride is fine, but it's just like you can kind of tell where it was just like, okay, we're on episode like 17, we gotta lock in. Like, you know, you hope Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta doesn't become an ultra super villain Jiren. I mean like it's cool that they got him in Xenoverse, but they're doing separate Daima packs separate from the Future Saga packs, so that's gonna be interesting depending on how that gets released. I mean, I hope they don't kill I hope they have different teams working on that so we can get potentially quicker DLC turnouts. So I mean, it's gonna make modding a bitch though, so that's not cool. But and we're gonna be spending a lot more money, so But it's what it is. It's what it is. But yeah. But yeah, I feel like the finale, like plot wise, just kind of suffers from like Born to Be Silly, forced to lock in at the very end, because you know it's a Dragon Ball show. So you know, you just gotta go, like, you know, you just gotta go crazy at the end for something. Because again, I think the best, like, probably my favorite fight in the show, besides the Super Saiyan 4 stuff, was definitely Goku versus Tamagami 3. Like, that fight was peak. That fight was peak. Like, and like, it really, and like the way like Tamagami 3 was built, and like the way like it really benefited from the fact that they were kids, because like he felt like such an imposing force that like seeing Goku maneuver around his body with the power pole and like flipping around him and going like Super Saiyan 2 and like really piecing him up, that was cool. That was really cool. I think that fight actually comes out dubbed today, so I'm probably gonna watch it after the stream. But yeah, I'm good, Mango Jr. You know, we just talking about Daima and shit. What's up, Katana? We are chilling. Oh yeah, we're spoiling Daima in the stream. It's like a full Daima spoiler. Like I'm just giving my opinions out just like I have it, like, you know, just out there. But yeah, like Daima, like I'd say like overall Daima might be like a cool 7 out of 10. Like a cool, like I wish it would have stuck to its guns a bit, and I feel like with the direction it was going, it probably should have been like a little bit longer, like just to, like, not like 40 episodes like or anything to double the lengths, because like you could tell it was kind of dragging a bit in the second half, but maybe 25 episodes just to give like a little more to the finale, I'd say. But yeah, in terms of like the characters and stuff introduced, honestly, to be honest, I'm not really that big of a fan of any of the new characters Daima introduced besides Majin Buu and Ku. Like, fine, like you haven't watched it, but it's just like, you know, yeah, like I haven't like I'm not really that big of a fan of like any of the new characters. Like, I think Glorio is like fine. He's just boring to me. Like they had like this whole like side plot going on that, oh, like he was like working for Orensu, right? But it's like he doesn't really do anything to like halt the team's progress outside of just like snitching to her from time to time, or like just saying, hey, we got a Dragon Ball, or like, hey, like, you know, we're doing this, that, and the other. But like there was no real moment where it like felt like, oh my god, like I can't believe he did this to the team. Because when there was the time to like really have that, when it came down to like making the last wish, he came through. So it really didn't feel like, you know, he was a double agent at all. Like it never came across that way to me, like, because we knew it so early, and the cast never like, and there was like never a situation where he had to betray them, and like, you know, he had to gain their trust back at all. I mean, he was just a cool guy, you know. Glorio was just a cool guy the whole time. I mean, and his personality wasn't really like that much to write home about. Glorio is so mid. Yeah, Glorio was not really. I mean, like he was supposed to be a double agent, but he really wasn't, you know. He really wasn't. So I would say like Glorio would like especially like how much they pushed him in the marketing. He was pretty underwhelming in my opinion. Now Pansy was basically just Demon World Bulma, and didn't really go like past that much for me. I enjoyed her presence, but then Bulma came back and then she just kind of fell to the wayside. Like I thought she was funny in the first few episodes she was introduced as, like, you know, that like, again, like she was pretty much like in the place of Bulma, but then Bulma came back and then she was just way funnier. Like especially like with the stuff with her and Vegeta in the Demon Realm, like that was peak for both of them. I mean, she's better than Giru, I guess. But like again, she's like that tech type character, but again, like it's not like Demon Realm tech is any more interesting than like regular old Capsule Corp tech. And it was like, again, there was nothing she really did that Bulma couldn't just do, especially when once Bulma got into the picture on the team. Like once, you know, the team was together, like around halfway through the show, like the whole squad, it was just, you know, Bulma was just more entertaining to me. Like, and they were entertaining together because they basically feel like the same character in a way. But she's okay. Like she's okay. And Hybis, I'm not gonna lie, fuck that nigga Hybis. He's like one of those characters like that I would just like I hate him, but he's like I like him because I hate him, you know? Like that dude is a menace to society, and like it's like kind of, if anything, he felt more like a double agent than Glorio ever did. Like between him giving up the evil third eye, which he didn't know what it was, but it's just like, you like, brother, you are on the front lines of battle, you are doing nothing, and then like some random shorty walks up, you'd be like, hey, can I make, like, you want some money for your belt? And you're just like, whatever though, I like your hat, give me your hat. Like what was up with that guy? And then especially like, yo, we're gonna talk about, like, I feel like we moved on way too quick from the fact that that dude might be a PDF, because like he was talking to Bulma like so crazy when she was in her kid form, and like Vegeta was like had to step up. I was like, yo, like we moved on way too quick from that. That dude Hybis is a freak. Like I'm glad Ku didn't give him no promotion. We do not need a man like that in power. To be honest, that's why I thought he was gonna be king of the demon realm, just because it would be like that stupid. But yeah, we do not need a man like that in power. I absolutely hated that brother, man. Like I absolutely hated, bro. If Daima had more time, Daima could have been peak, could have built up Super Saiyan 4, the Evil Eye, and the climax. Well, I don't think it was a time issue. Again, I feel like 20 episodes was good enough. It was just that the build up that it didn't matter in the finale. So they should have, like, instead of building up, you know, like the bugs and shit, they should have like fleshed out more Neva stuff, explain his magic, explain more of what he can do, and then like explain more Saiyan stuff, see how like the Saiyan stuff can tie in more into the demon realm, and then we could get Super Saiyan 4 of that, especially if they brought back the stuff with Great Ape. Again, you have a pretty easy out with the fact that the Great Ape form has like the pointy ears like a demon. So you could say like the Great Apes were like the demon realm versions of the Saiyan. So when Neva uses magic on Goku, Super Saiyan 4, he gets the tail back. That makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah. But yeah, I feel like they just put like the time into the wrong places. Again, they didn't finish the script before they started production. This is how you bring the Dragon Ball shows GT, like 5 GT, 4 Super, 3 Daima, 2 OG, and 1 DBZ. That's valid. That's valid, I guess. I don't know, like OG and Z kind of go hand in hand for me, but yeah, that's valid. I would probably rank it the same way. Well, besides I'd probably put like Super over Daima for sure. I'd probably put like Super over Daima though. Absolutely. Because Super has like Tournament Power and Boro. Those are like some of my favorite arcs, to be honest. All you know about Daima is that Super Saiyan 4 got canonized, and you got another Majin Buu. I mean, you got 2 Majin Buus between Majin Ku and Majin Doo. And again, they were my favorite characters to come out of the show, like by far. They were funny. Wait, what episode was that from? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me drink my water. It was like episode like 10 or something. Honestly, let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me go on Crunchyroll real quick. By the way, remember to cancel your Crunchyroll subscriptions if you haven't already. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not using this shit now that Daima's over. I'm not using this shit after Daima's over. I think it was like episode 10, the one where like they were in the ocean and he was just like he was trying to hit on Bulma. Let me see if I can find it. Like they were like flying in the ship. Was it this scene? I think it was like this scene. Let me mute the audio real quick. It was like I just remember like it was like saying like something crazy OD like Hybis said. But yeah, I think it was like episode 10. Yeah, here it is. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up in a second, chat. This like right here. Like it was like they were like on the plane or whatever. Yeah, he was like, your skin is really smooth. Like this man was on like straight freaky timing. Maybe it's better if I don't become an adult again. Like I could make him like, what was that? What was that? What was that? This man was on freaky timing, bro. That is a child. She literally said that she was not an adult. Ain't this man like 100? Yo, Kendrick, get him. like, get him. Get your, like, someone get their mans, bro. Like, bro, I swear, like, they gonna pull up on the Daima, like, realm and just pull, like, two, like, I heard they got your mans on Sex Assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with? The nigga you be hanging with. Okay, I'll stop. But, yeah, freakbiss all day. I'm gonna say something controversial. You don't like DBZ as much as OG DB and Super? You just like the goofiness of both shows? That's fair. That's fair. I feel like in that case, like, cause again, like, Saiyan Saga through Cell is like the most serious part of the franchise in my opinion, like by far. Like Boo is like really like it's when it gets kind of goofy, and a lot of people don't like that. But I can see why like some people would prefer OG Dragon Ball. Super meh, but I wouldn't like, you know, call you crazy. You know, I wouldn't call you crazy. A lot of people would, but I wouldn't. You look, you want to make a do base broken on see what your old OC Uga. Yeah, I made like again, I've been posting like stuff for tomorrow's video on Twitter. I made a and a little minor spoiler for that video. I made like a do form. Kind of like I didn't make a transformation out of it because again it's hard to work with male Majin Buu, but I made like a do form with him like in the Super Saiyan 3 type form he did in episode 19 or something for that video. So hope you guys look forward to seeing that tomorrow. What stats would I recommend for a good male Majin even though male Majins are mid? Probably, I haven't played PvP in a while, so take what I say with a grain of salt. I'd probably like invest in stamina the most because the thing is with male Majins is like you shouldn't really need to use stamina with them because they take less damage the more stamina they have. So like getting hit and being really tanky is ideal. But yeah, this man was a freak. This man was a freak. But yeah. Next character I'd say I'd want to talk about is I don't want to speak about Goma yet, but let's talk about what's that dude's name? What's that dude's name? Not Goma, but Shin's brother. I forgot his name. Like, where is he? Was he in this episode? Was he in this episode? I forgot. That guy. This fucker. This fucker. Oh my god. Talk about a disappointment. I can't even remember bro's name off the top of my head. This guy right here sucks. This guy right here sucks. Like, he was literally just there to just be Degisu. Yeah, Degisu. Degisu was like probably the worst character. Not because he was like annoying or nothing. It was just like, he was like evil Supreme Kai, I guess. Like, he was like his like vice demon king, but like, that dude was, he was so bored, man. He was literally there to dick suck Goma. And like, he like, and when like they tried to like get him, like, and he escaped or like tried to escape with Dende, it was like, oh, okay, so maybe he could be a potential problem in the future. But no, Arensu caught him off screen. Like, I don't know how that happened. Like, Arensu just caught him off screen. So like, whatever, I guess. And now he's stuck in baby jail with Goma. So I guess we'll never hear from him again. But like, talk about like absolute wasted potential of character. We could have like, especially like considering like they kind of gas up Shin to like at least be a fighter on par with like Namek Saga Frieza. I would have loved to see a fight between him and Shin and finally let Shin do something and get him like moves or something. But like, no, he does nothing. He holds a child at gunpoint. This dude is lame. Like, how you threatening people with guns in Dragon Ball. You know how lame that is? Like, and you know how cool like the Supreme Kais just can be when they box? Like, there's this one part in the Moro arc of Super with Grand Supreme Kai, man, so cool. Yeah, you wish you had a fight with Supreme Kai too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they could have at least given Supreme Kai someone to fight, and it could have been like Degasu, like between like him and Arensu. And I feel like Arensu is only a tad bit more interesting because she created Duenku, and they had a really funny dynamic. But yeah, I guess the next person I will probably like talk about, assuming they're in this episode as well. Let's take a screen from the intro, I guess. But yeah, like between like these three. But yeah, Aretsu, she was all right. Definitely giving Mad Toa. Like, it's like still that's the only thing I can think about when I'm seeing her. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's definitely Dragon Ball Daima's Toa. But all I can see from Daima are the new units from Dokkan and Legends. I'm calling it's going to be a straight Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dokkan and a green SSJ3 Vegeta from Legends. Oh yeah, Daima. Another kind of crackpot theory I have about Daima was like, because of the fact that Toei can't really use manga stuff yet for, again, licensing reasons or issues with Shueisha, whatever it may be, they kind of created Daima on the sly to give the games more content. Like, to really give the games more content, because again, Dokkan has made like cards of literally almost every scene in the whole series, to the point where for like the new headliner units, they just make shit up. like they just straight make shit up now. And I feel like that kind of like that was a good thing, because since like the game started just making shit up, it's been hilarious. Like, the fact that like these games have been ongoing for just so long, like, you know what, like, let's release a Fusion Reborn Gogeta. Fuck it, he knows Final Flash now. like let's just have like the Soul Punisher like have this breakdance kick into the like it's cool. I love it. What's up, Gloria? But yeah, back to what I was saying about Rinsu. Again, she was cool. I think like her ambitions were kind of weird in a sense where it was just like you like just like she wants to take over the demon world and like still make it like evil, make the demon world great again or whatever. You make Xenoverse 2 worth playing against. Thank you. I just be modding and shit. Like, but yeah. Bro, they got Veku before a new unit. I mean, yeah, like even like Veku kind of went crazy in Dokkan. That act is still like so amazing, but I'm not here to talk about Dokkan today. Not today. But but yeah, like Arensu, she was like all right. I enjoyed like that they kind of gave her like the subplot with Duenku, and like that kind of like added more like depth, like between like her, the gang, and like Goma. It was like, okay, who's gonna get the Dragon Balls first? Who's gonna get the evil third eye, and like, you know, whatnot. But overall, I'd say she'd be pretty cool. I wish like her ending was kind of weird, because again, Glorio just betrays her, and she does nothing about it. Like she let him go pretty much. Like she did absolutely like nothing about it. Could you find some new skill move mods? I mean, yeah, I have like cool mods videos just talking all about all the different mods I can find. If you want like a specific mod, like just like a skill mod, I know a really good one that Far Knight just released. If y'all want to see that real quick, let me show you on Twitter. So like shout out to him. That one was cool. Let me boot up Twitter. I'll show y'all that real quick. Oh, the dub episode for episode 8 came out. I was just talking about that fight. I gotta see that. I gotta see that. That fight was crazy. Where's that at? Yeah, this one right here, this was cool. This Broly skill, I fuck with it. But yeah. I don't have a server, but I do have my Discord in the description, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Anyway, like back to Daima. Let me I want to talk about the homies real quick. Where are let me find a good screenshot of them. Cause I love the Do and Q. Like they were probably like my favorite like additions. I want to like find that one scene with them in the grocery store. That shit was fire. Low key wish Xenoverse dropped both variants. I mean, I doubt it, to be honest. I mean, it would be cool, but at the same time, oh my god, I forgot about those guys. Like the bootleg Ginyu Force looking dudes. Oh my god, I completely forgot about them guys. Wait, let me. Where's that image at? That's such a cute image of them. I want to get that one. That's like 18-ish seconds in. When they got like all yo, why'd they really try to rob them? That was crazy. Like, yeah, look at the Majin Bros. Look at the Majin Bros, man. They were my favorite. They were my favorite. Like that's the boy King Kuta, bro. Like and Majin Do. Like, to me, they were the funniest characters in the show. Like, just like their dynamic of like, okay, like Ku looks really dumb, but bro is like smart as hell, and Do is like really dumb, but he's like actually dumb, but like he's like strong as hell. Like he has like the strengths of Boo, but it's like Ku has like kind of like the mind of a Rinsu. And it's funny because like Ku is actually a chill guy. Because like once they like said like, oh yeah, you actually technically beat Goma, so like so you're the new Demon King technically. So he's just like, I have plans. I'm gonna take that. I have plans for this world. At some point you would love to play Xenoverse 2 because you play on PlayStation. Sadly you can't mod. I don't have Xenoverse on PlayStation. I do have Sparking Zero and stuff on there though. But yeah, that's it for just uninstall Twitter. I don't blame you. I mean, like I use it for like engagement. Again, like Twitter. I'm not gonna say Twitter's a good site. If you're not like already someone on there, don't even bother. But yeah, like I like, you know, I just stay to myself on Twitter mostly, so it's not that bad for me. Though it is like annoying considering like the content they push. But yeah. Yeah, if you want, you can add me on there. I have I'm pretty sure my PSN is in the description as well. But yeah. What's up, coffee? But like, yeah, like the Majin Bros, like they were my favorite characters. They were my favorite characters in the whole show. Like, again, like just like the SpongeBob and Patrick dynamic of them, like I need them in Xenoverse, bro. Like I would main the shit out of Ku. I would main the shit out of Ku. Like he I don't know why, like the fact that like, again, like I didn't expect him to be king at the end. I really expected it to just be Hibis for the bit. You didn't see the dono? Oh, you donated? No, I didn't even see it because like I forgot I even had donations up. Oh, you did donate $2. Super Saiyan 14 Gohan and Missing Marvels. Oh, that's gonna be gas. That's gonna be gas. But yeah, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't see those, because like I'm reading the chat from Streamlabs, so like I like see I just see like stuff on both. I didn't know it was like said where I didn't see donations, but like I'll fix that. I'll fix that for sure. I like, if you can't tell already, I don't really stream like that often. But yeah, like especially like with how chat's looking, I really gotta fix that. Like I really gotta fix that. But yeah, like by far, like I'm looking forward like the most to just like playing as like Do and Ku in the games. I hope they get added sooner rather than later. Ooh, I really like this song. But yeah. Like who else am I gonna talk about? I think, did I talk about everybody? Did I talk about let's talk about Goma. I don't think I talked about Goma yet. Where's Goma? Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys too. The bootleg like Ginyu Force dudes. I mean, I guess their bit was funny. Just like due to the fact that they were just bums. Didn't they like beat themselves in that episode actually? Like they like showed up to the palace and like they lost like into by themselves, like Goku and Goku and the gang really didn't even have to do anything to them, which I mean it's fine. I wouldn't want them to like, I'm glad they didn't put a whole episode into them. Like I just thought it was like for the bit, but yeah. Obviously, if they want to put effort into Daima SJ4, they could do something like Purification instead of like one version. It'll like see like which stat is higher, if it's like basic, or melee, Daima, Ki, or GT. Hire me, Dimps. But yeah, I actually talk about like I don't know, did I say what tomorrow's video would be? Because it's gonna be like a video like transformations we need in Xenoverse 2. I don't know if I said that on here already, but yeah. What's my name, or what do you want me to call? I mean, just call me Eric. Like you know, my channel, I go by the Modding Corner, but like, you know, my name is fine. You know, I'm Eric. Like I go by like the Modding Corner, the homie Eric, but you know, Eric is fine. But yeah. Like the bootleg Ginyu Force, I can't remember any of their names, gun to my head, but they're cool, you know? Like they were a good bit. They were a good bit. But on to let's go to a newer episode. Let's go to a newer episode for a second. Where's that boy Goma at? Where is that boy Goma? Let's go to the newest episode, because I'm probably gonna be spending a lot of time like focusing and whatnot. Where's that boy Goma? Here's a good screenshot of him. It's like back. Let's go back a bit. Oh my god, that Kamehameha was actually sick too. Oh man. This is a crazy image. This is a crazy image. So yeah. Goma, Goma, as a villain, he was kind of like, you know, it's giving Pilaf, like kind of just demon Pilaf, you know, and like Garlic Jr. type vibes. Like he was definitely a jokey villain, which the last like kind of jokey villain we had in Dragon Ball, that was like a main villain, not like the Gammas or like a side threat, was probably like, who was it? I guess Beerus. Would you consider Beerus like a jokey villain? I would. Like, it's not like he was evil, but like he wasn't like evil in a villain sense. I guess it was Boo, if you even want to go like that far back. Like the last like real jokey joke villain we had in Dragon Ball was Boo. But I mean, like, yeah, Goma, like, I mean, he was just a little gremlin dude who became like big Scooby-Doo, like Scrappy-Doo type shit. So like I feel like he was fine for what he was. Like, you know, he wasn't like meant to be the most complex, the most like powerful dude. I like the lore that he bought, like, you know, with like the like evil third eye, and like, you know, how Deborah became Demon King by like kind of betraying Abura to, like, you know, take the third eye and hide it. You consider that Vegeta clone a jokey villain? I mean, in the dub, yeah. in the dub for sure. Baby, no, I mean, not Baby. Baby, I mean, he was serious. Like, he was pretty serious because like he was trying to like destroy all the Saiyans and stuff. So I would say Baby was a pretty serious. I mean, he had like jokes, but like he was pretty serious. But yeah, like Goma's just kind of all jokes. What's my favorite Xenoverse 2 mod? Again, it's not really a competition, but I mean, revamp. It's not really like it's not really a fair like competition, but yeah. Okay, so you finished Daima's like last episode. Like it's interesting, ain't it? But yeah, I feel like Goma, like, he wouldn't like, he's like mid-tier in my like opinion, just Dragon Ball villains. Like, he's not like, you know, the worst, but he's not like crazy. it made you liked it and made you realize something about the Dragon Ball timeline. Okay. I'll talk about like the timeline stuff later, because again, a lot of people bitching today about the lore and the timeline. It's just okay, like, to me. But yeah, like I'll go into that in a second. So, what's my favorite ice cream flavor? Ooh, that is a tough question. It depends on the day. I like strawberry cheesecake. I like Superman. I like chocolate chip. I like sugar cookie too. And mint chocolate chip is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. That's like a quick top 4. And cotton candy. I like cotton candy too. Basically, DB goes from start to finish with End of Z. Every other series is probably an official what if timelines, other than all happening like chronology in like a singular timeline. You just got cooked by a god grab build. You love bubblegum ice cream. Yeah, bubblegum's cool too. But like, yeah, in terms of like, honestly, I really kind of feel bad for people who put a lot of stock into like, okay, like the Dragon Ball timeline, like, you know, yeah, I don't get that comparison at all either about the ice cream. But yeah, like, I don't really get, like, again, like, because here's how, let me tell you how I look at Dragon Ball timelines. And like, it's easier, like, in my opinion, just think about it like this. Dragon Ball's like canon story is just Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. That original run is the original story. Like, and anything that came after that, or any of the movies, whatever is canon to that specific media is canon to that. And that's how I see it. Like, you know, like, so if like there's like inconsistencies, like, it's like, oh, like Daima is like, oh, like people are trying to like connect Daima to like Super because of like, oh, you know, Gowasu and Rhymus, and you can like take those elements and put that in the Super, where it's just like, okay, maybe like Rhymus does exist in the Super continuity, or like there like there's no reason to say otherwise. But when it comes down to like Daima, there's plenty of shit that says otherwise about it being canon to Super. And like, it's not just Super Saiyan 4. Episode 1 of Daima, Kibito Kai is gone. Like, and they split the Shin and Kibito. That didn't happen until the Universe 6 arc in Super. So that was already retcon at that point. And they mentioned the Patara thing, where it's like, oh yeah, it was actually like Boo's magic. Where I don't think that was a retcon, because it still could be both with the hour time limit and the magic of Boo being able to split the Patara. But yeah, like, again, I don't like really put much stock into like, hey, like, you know, this is canon, therefore, like, you know, it means something. Like, to me, it's just like whatever story they're gonna put out is canon to that story. So like, for example, like with this, like Dragon Ball Super Superhero, the movie, like Super's anime is probably canon to it, the Broly movie is canon to it, and like then it's just Superhero because it just ignores the manga. But the manga version of Superhero obviously comes after the Mora and Granola stuff, so it's totally canon to that. So, but yeah, that's just how I see it. So like, even with like Daima, it's just canon to Z. Like, it doesn't, like, for me, it doesn't have to connect. Like, it doesn't all have to connect perfectly to be entertaining, because regardless of what's canon and what isn't, it's not like Dragon Ball is the type of franchise to just ignore that shit. Again, I don't like Super Saiyan 4, like, in GT. I don't like Super Saiyan 4 in GT because, like, I think the form is an ass pull, and because of the art style and animation direction of GT, I think it looks like ass, like, for most of the show. But stuff like the Budokai games and Dokkan and Fighters, like, just really made me come around to, like, I just like that form because, you know, I was introduced to, like, those forms and stuff in the video games. So, and in the video games, like, Super Saiyan 4 and all the other Dragon Ball transformations really had, like, a good presence. So it's like, when it comes down to, like, just being, like, marketed, did the canon ever matter? Like, I just don't see how like something being canon can ruin like something for you. Like when I'm watching, like for example, like I'm watching like the Super Saiyan 4 fight, right? I see like Goku charge up a fucking crazy like Kamehameha that goes through like 3 different demon worlds. I'm thinking, how does this connect to Super? You know, like that's just not what's going through my mind. I'm just thinking this is cool as shit. Like, you know, like my first thought is in like, okay, but how will this impact Jiren's legacy? You know? but like, you know, that's just how you kind of gotta look at it. Like, you know, and maybe it's because like, you know, I grew up like a Mario like or Zelda fan, and continuity never really meant much. But that's how I could take it. What's up, Blitz Drake? So Goku went to hell, fought demons, turned into a monkey, only to still lose the base Kaba. Yes. Yes. But yeah, that's another thing I don't care about is power scaling. Honestly, SSJ4 Gogeta loses the base Kaba. I don't really care. Like, I don't put much stock into power scaling either. Like, especially like I feel like power scaling can be fun when it's like in its like realm, but like cross power scaling, like debates, I don't really care unless it's like Death Battle or something, because that's entertainment. Or like, you know, if it's a video, like you're making it entertaining, but I don't waste my time with stuff like that, to be honest. Vegeta is such a leech. He got SSJ without watching a friend die. SSJ through without going to the other world and got without the ritual, and now on Super Saiyan 4. Stop copying Goku and make your own transformations type shit. And that is why Ultra Ego. Okay, stop. I mean, yeah, Vegeta is kind of a leech, but again, I think again, people are gonna hate him. Like, I laugh so hard. It's like Super Saiyan 4 was really just one last fuck you to Vegeta, because he really did just get Super Saiyan 3 only for Goku to be like, oh yeah, I could have done Super Saiyan 4, like, or like I was working on it, like it was in beta, but you know, never helped me, you know, finish it all the way through, you know. But that's funny. That's hilarious. If we are actually getting Super Saiyan 4 in Xenoverse 2, you already know PvP is gonna be filled with monk. Why did you say it like that, gang? Why did you say it like that, gang? Prince of Leeches. All hail Vegeta, Prince of no one. That's a Frieza quote. But yeah. But yeah, canon has like never really mattered that much to me. Yo, this Kamehameha was like so sick. This Kamehameha was so sick, man. But yeah, I guess like we could talk about more of the main cast now. Oh my god, one more thing I forgot to like, I'm gonna mention this real quick, but I think it's like messed up, but still funny. We never got to see Gohan or Videl in this whole show. We never got to see Gohan and Videl the whole show. Like, at all. Like, and again, they didn't have to be important to the fighting, but I would have at least appreciated seeing the designs, I guess. I mean, like, and now I just have questions, like, I mean, because Daima's like 6 months after Boo, so they would still be in high school. How did that work? You know? like were they just in school and then they get transformed into kids? Like, how do you explain that to people? And again, Mr. Satan, like, how did he do public press? He just go MIA for a while? I mean, I guess you could like write it like that, but like at the same time, like, ain't no way Gohan and Videl just ain't worry about nothing at all. Like, I wish we got to know we got to know what they were doing, even if they didn't like get involved in the fighting. It was just like the only time we get to see Gohan is in the intro, you know. They'll somehow market the new Kamehameha as full power Daima Mehameha. Daima Mehameha. Okay. full power Daima. That's a mouthful. Full power Daima. I'm literally gonna choke saying that. Full power Daima. Alright, I give up. Vegeta is a freak. He bathes with Bulma daily. His pickle never rests. Why I read that out loud? I'm so excited. You were so excited for Gohan got to be back in his prime. I mean, seeing Super Saiyan 2 Gohan again would have been cool. I mean, if you wanted to go full meathead with it, I'm surprised they showed their strength. I was like kind of half expecting Gohan to just pull up last minute for just no good reason. Though it's like, how would he even get to Demon World? So I mean, you know, at that point, it was too late. Watch Goku go Super Saiyan 4 against Black Frieza, making the episode rated PG-18 due to the slurs Frieza will use. Jesus Christ. I mean, again, like, I'm not sure if they'll bring Super Saiyan 4 back in the manga anyway, or like in future super arcs, but I don't know, man. Could be interesting. Drink some water. But yeah, talking about like the old characters though, because I think I already talked about all the new characters that have been introduced. Again, Goku and Vegeta. It was fun seeing Kid Goku again. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like Kid Goku is like from OG Dragon Ball. Kid Goku is probably my favorite version of Goku, like in the series. Like from that stretch between Dragon Ball and King Piccolo. Or like more so between like the stretch from King Piccolo to like the Frieza saga is like peak Goku, in my opinion. Like absolute peak Goku. Like from like the goofiness to like him locking in. Especially in like stuff like the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament. That is one of my favorite arcs for sure. But Goku becomes a feral monkey against Black Frieza. It'll be hilarious. You feel like Diamond Super Saiyan 4 should have been given to Gohan or Goten. I mean, they didn't do nothing. Like, I mean, Goten. I mean, at least we got to see Goten. I mean, actually, no. It's kind of. You want to know what's really fucked up? You want to know what's like really fucked up in my opinion? Like, how are they gonna have like Goten just to make him a kid again, but not Teen Gohan? That's sick. That's nasty work, actually. That is very nasty work. But yeah. Before you go, my kid Trunks, why society lock up? Nah, I ain't gonna finish all that. You know what you are for asking that. But like, yeah, I'm not like, but again, like Goku and like Vegeta was really funny in the show. I actually really like Vegeta in the show, especially like the last episode with like Goku was Vegeta. And like the Bowman, like him just locking in because he couldn't take a bubble bath with his like wife. That's like an all-timer. I'm not gonna lie, that was an all-timer joke. Like I when I first watched that episode, I spun that back 3 times. I spun that back like 3 times. It was that funny. But yeah, US Super Saiyan 4 Daimas didn't have those arms. Like, why are the 4 arms master? I love the giant monkey hands, man. I don't care. That looks like, to me, that's fire. Like, I like it more than the fur hands. Like the giant, like the beaters, like like that makes it like more different. Or I don't like it because it's different. I like it. Like, I just like the idea of like him smacking people with big old monkey hands. Like, you wanna know, it reminds me of Donkey Kong. Like, you know how like in Donkey Kong Country Returns, when like you hit the barrel at the end and you get like the barrel that lets you smack it a bunch. That's what it reminds me of. Or like when you do it to the bosses at the end, that's what it reminds me of. Like, that's fire to me. That's so fire to me. Like, I love the massive forearms, man. And like, it just like, it makes it like more unique than the old Super Saiyan 4. Again, I personally think the new Super Saiyan 4 design is like an improvement in every way, in my opinion. It's an improvement in almost every way, in my opinion. Like, yeah, like pretty much every way. You really want Goten to have his own version of Super Saiyan? I mean, Trunks would probably get it too, to be honest. Those two come in a set. Gohan, the only person to get more riz by going back to a preteen. I mean, how? He already has a girlfriend. I don't understand what everyone is saying. Daima is confusing. Base Kaba solos the Demon Realm? Maybe. Like, maybe, I guess. But yeah. But yeah, Daima's pretty good. Like, again, like old characters. I think, no, Piccolo was really funny in this episode specifically, because like bro literally spent like the whole plan was just like to get him. I don't know how much footage of this I can show. I'm just gonna like freeze it at like cool moments, like, so that's why it's like slowed down and stuff. But like his like whole thing was like just ore farming, and he couldn't even get like his, like the one time he had to like throw a punch, he couldn't even do it. Dude, the action in this episode was so sick. Like the little flips. Like I honestly, like, I don't know if this was a thing. I think they did this in Broly, but they did it a lot in these like last 3 episodes. But like the background moving with the characters fighting is so cool. Like have you guys ever been on a car ride and like you make like stick fingers with your hands and have them fight while like the background is the car driving? That's what these feel like. It's fire. Like that's what these feel like. But yeah, Demon Shinron only got 3 balls. Tarambo only has 2. Wonder if we get a single ball dragon. I mean, at that point, like, what's the point of collecting the Dragon Balls? Just make a wish, I guess. But yeah, like the final like fights of all, like I think like this fight was like really animated beautifully. Yo, I hate that let me see if I can find that frame, like in that last like Kamehameha struggle, like let me see if I can find like a better frame. Like when I saw like this image specifically, I was like, this would be a fire Dokkan. I hate that was the first thing I thought of when I was like watching. Like, yo, this would be a fire summon animation though, like with the dark orb and like with the dark orb and like the Kamehameha like just like coming to it. Can you give me your loudest Kamehameha ever? I mean, I'd rather not. I got work in the morning, so I'm trying to like, you know, at least save some of my voice for tomorrow. But like, if you want to see me do a Kamehameha read, go watch my that Kuma video I did, the versus at like special episode. I do a pretty good Kamehameha on that. Can someone tell you what happens at the end of Daima? Sure. So basically, like this motherfucker, he becomes the king of the demon world, and he pretty much like pardons everybody. And then like they decide to go home. You know, he pardons everyone except Hybis because he absolutely needs to pay for all the crimes he committed. And then pretty much everyone goes back home, and like, you know, he gives them cookies and whatnot. And this whole conversation was just like a whole like fuck you, like, but you're like, yeah, you were keeping Super Saiyan 4 a secret, and he finally name dropped Super Saiyan 4 here. And like Goku said like he trained for it, but like, you know, again, I feel like that was some BS. That's some BS. But yeah, Vegeta's like, oh, it's a Super Saiyan bargain sale. And he's like, but you went Super Saiyan 3. I love this, but he was just like, that wasn't Super Saiyan 3. That was like Ultra Vegeta 1 or some shit. Like, that was like Ultra Vegeta 1 or some shit. And Goku's just like, whatever, bro. You can have your Ultra Vegeta 1. Honestly, this is the canonical reason why Vegeta never used Super Saiyan 3 after Diamond. Like, this was embarrassing. It's an Ultra Vegeta 1, man. You can have that. We on 4 timing now. Get your numbers up. But yeah. Oh, I just realized I never talk about Neva. Neva is an ass pull machine. Neva is an ass pull machine, to be honest. Between like him being able to just summon all of Earth Dragon Balls on like episode 1 just out of nowhere, and just him like giving, again, I understand him being able to power up the Tamagamis and being able to like open portals in the demon realm. What did that have to do with giving Goku Super Saiyan 4? That made no sense. And in this explanation saying like, oh, I thought it was possible, that also made no sense afterwards. So again, like Neva is just like an ass pull machine, to be honest. I think it's cool that, like, you know, the Namekians are hanging out though. But yeah, good. Like, it would be cool to see like more Namekians in the demon realm, give him some company. But yeah, At the end, we pretty much like get to see like where everyone's like doing. Poor Roshi. I know Roshi was pissed when he got turned back into an adult. He was gonna go out on the town and get some bitches and money. Now he's just back to being Roshi. And then Trunks and Goten on the Extreme Gear, that's fire. Trunks and Goten being on Extreme Gears, that's fire. That's a cool fit for Goten too. You really hope we get Super Saiyan 4 in the next DLC for Xenoverse 2. I wouldn't like put stock in it, but you know, hopefully. And Goma and Degasu just being trapped in like baby jail is funny. I totally called that, by the way. But like them just being, and they got hit with the Mafuba, so that's pretty cool. They got hit with a Mafuba, so they're just, at least they got games in there. You know, they got like Wi-Fi and you know, but yeah, they're probably gonna just live out the rest of their life just chilling. Koma's such a little, he's just a little guy. Glad Toriyama's against the bug eating agenda. Fusion bugs were never used, unfortunately. You're getting, yeah, we are getting Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta as like a standard character, and then like, hold on, like, and this was the craziest part. So again, I know a lot of people, by the way, this part was animated really well, by the way. I have no idea why, but like I know a lot of people are gonna be pissed at like this joke, but in my opinion, it's just a joke. The fact that they spent like the whole last like half of the show pretty much like trying to stop Goma because he had like the evil third eye, and then like they just had like two of them bitches in the shop the whole time. Like they just had two of them bitches in stock the whole time. That's funny. I don't care what nobody says. That's a funny post-credit scene. But yeah, like I hope they, you know, destroyed them, because you know, imagine popping two of them bitches. Actually, that would be cool. Imagine if someone was able to use two of them. That would be OD. That would actually be OD. But yeah, Goku isn't always keep a secret force for Vegeta and fighting dudes behind his back. Vegeta deserves better. I mean, maybe he could get Piccolo on something. You know, he can hang with him now. But yeah, those are Kurta Clan eyes. Poor Karapika. I mean, those were some tough eyes though. You know, just that people had to die for those. Poor Karapika. I miss Hunter x Hunter, bro. I miss Hunter x Hunter. But yeah. But yeah, like, so overall, I'd say like Daima, and yeah, I'm really gonna miss watching this show just like week to week, because it was really fun, like just having weekly Dragon Ball back. It was giving me like, it was like, you know, something to look forward to every Friday, you know. And you know, all the like, again, now it's just like, you know, the game stuff looks like, you know, pretty cool. There was a new trailer that came out for the Kakarot stuff. I'll pull that up in a second. So who are all the new characters that we got in the show? Like, in terms of like new characters, there was like Glorio Pansy, Degasu, Goma, Arensu, Kuindu, that's stupid ass Hibis, and yeah, those are the ones I can think off the top of my head. But yeah, I didn't even mean to like turn that all the way up. But yeah, like the Daima stuff looks cool for Kakarot. I heard this DLC is gonna be like $35, which I'm not against, actually, considering like how big like the expansion for this is gonna be. Because like honestly, like I feel like when I was like watching those like first few episodes of Dragon Ball Daima, I always thought that this would make a really good RPG. And the fact that like Kakarot, like, you know, could really be like the thing to like, you know, kind of go all in on the concept is pretty cool. I hope they just do a good job with it, because I'm not against this being $35 if there's like, you know, enough content to suffice for it, and they adapt like all the episodes. I like that they're using ground combat for it instead of like the flying combat. because this is the combat they used for the 23rd tournament arc in Kakarot. But yeah, this looks cool. I'm glad Kakarot is still getting DLC. Oh yeah, that looks great. Ooh, that actually looks great. I gotta finish Kakarot, bro. But yeah, this comes out in summer 25. I'll definitely play it on stream though. You know, when I get the chance. And then we have the new Xenoverse stuff with Super Saiyan. Let's see if I can find that real quick, because I saw like I don't think I watched the whole trailer for that yet. Is it up on Bandai Namco's channel? No, it's just oh god, the Breaker stuff. Jesus. I'm sorry. Like but yeah, I'll just go back to playing music. Put this in full screen. And then just boom. But yeah. Gloria Logistics, he's Mirrors. Is there a way to install mods on the Nintendo Switch? No. Mods are like most mods are like PC only. I mean, I don't know if there's like a Switch modding scene in terms of like just like, you know, jerk modding, I guess, but like, you know, not like anything you'll see me use. It's definitely not on Switch. You really hope you can get an OG Dragon Ball DLC for Kakarot. Not the World Tournament DLC that sucked. It wasn't that good. I mean, I would be down for an OG Dragon Ball DLC, because I feel like Kakarot was a game that would work for like Dragon Ball more so than Z, and Daima was more like Dragon Ball, so I'm glad they're doing Daima. I hope they don't, you know, get rid of all the characters they add to the show and never use them again. I mean, with how things are now, unless Daima gets a season 2, there's literally no reason to bring back the Demon Realm cast, I fear. I mean, I'm not saying I hope they don't come back. I hope they do, but it's like, how would they write them in, you know? It was good, just not what you expected. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, these fights were cool. I love that Ku got like the final hit on Goma. I didn't even realize it like broke the whole stage. Oh, poor Goma. He had to turn back into the Munchkin. But yet, these things were just cracked. But yeah. So yeah, no Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. No fusion. Even though I don't know what the fusion would be. I mean, they could have always, like, again, the fusion bugs were just a weird thing to introduce, because like it was like, especially like that they didn't do anything with them, because like, again, I feel like what made the fusion bugs unique wasn't the fact that, oh, we can see Vegeta or Gogeta from this. Was like, you could fuse more than 2 people. Like, it's the first like 4-way fusion outside of the video game Dragon Ball fusions. But like, I mean, if you wanted to see Vegeta, Shin was right there, you know? Like, they could have been had Vegeta in the show if they really wanted to, but I digress, you know? Like, I feel like a fusion between like Do and Ku would have been peak, is all I'm saying. Or even like the 3 Namekians. That would have been, I mean, they can already assimilate, but, you know, temporarily, I guess. I mean, imagine like Neva's powers in Piccolo's body. That's basically like Zalama. That's basically Zalama. Right? Like, and then, but yeah. I feel like most of the like Daima cast, like the cast that they chose, I feel like, you know, having Vegeta, Piccolo, Bulma, like that was all right. Even though Piccolo didn't really do anything, he was just there. Like between like Bulma, Vegeta, Goku, Piccolo was definitely just the most there. Which, I mean, it's good to still have him though, especially because like, you know, you can like with Dende and Neva, you can like use him to like learn more about like the Namekian lore outside of like Planet Namek stuff, and like have that be taught to him. So that was pretty much all he was there for. That and ore farming. I mean, we're not gonna act like the second he became an adult again, like he had like the Shenron ore glistening behind him, but like, yeah. I'm sorry, but all you think now when someone says Super Saiyan 4 is the glorious fit Super Saiyan 4 and Goku and Vegeta ECA that got released recently. Yo, I still gotta use it. I finished ECA, but I still gotta like get on Dokkan. I haven't had time to really play it like that, but I finished both ECAs. Your mind is corrupted by Dokkan. Yeah, I had like Dokkan brain rot bad back in like probably like 3 years, like 2 through 7. Like I was on Dokkan like almost every day. I had almost like 1,000 consecutive days. I have like 2,000 days on Dokkan in total. I have like the ECA Spirit Bomb Goku, but yeah. I'd say like I haven't really like been on Dokkan crazy since like Ace year. Like I'll just go on when there's like big anniversaries. But yeah. But overall, I think that's pretty much everything I gotta say about Daima. You know, it was like a cool, it was like a cool little sideshow. You know. Also, like, low-key, the only bit I'm gonna say of is like the Bulma using like mysterious objects she finds to like look younger joke. I feel like they peaked with that joke in Superhero, where she got the Shinron BBL, the SBL, I fear. But yeah. But yeah, is there like, you know, missed potential and stuff in Daima? You know, definitely. Could it have been like a little bit tighter? Definitely. But, you know, overall, like, as a Dragon Ball fan, I was happy with it. I was happy with it. Especially, like, you know, the fact that this will probably, you know, give the games another good 3-4 years of content while we wait for whatever's next, you know? But, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about Daima. It's good. It's a good show. It's a good show. What time is it? It's already like 7 or something almost. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Again, it's not gonna be a very long stream because I gotta go to work early in the morning tomorrow. So I'm gonna start getting ready for bed and stuff. Gotta be up at like 5 a.m. But yeah, thanks you all for like, you know, coming by, hanging out with me, vibing, talking about Daima. Again, it's gonna be another long time until we get a Dragon Ball show, but you know, I'll still be around making videos. New video tomorrow, by the way. 5 transformations we need to have in Xenoverse 2. Honestly, I wouldn't have even streamed if I didn't have that video ready. Cause I've worked like 50 hours this week and somehow edited that video in like 3 days. So, and I really like how it came out. So I'm excited to see, you know, the reaction and stuff to that video. I dropped a sneak peek of it on my Twitter. If you guys want to see like, you know, just the first 30 seconds. And other than that, I'm gonna show you guys like one more thing. I'm gonna show you guys like one more thing. Just because it's gonna be out tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys like one of the thumbnails. Oh yeah, yes. He's coming to Xenoverse 2. What's a good one? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but I do make multiple thumbnails for my videos. Like you'll probably see them in like some sort of a rotation. Here is one of them. Zoom in a bit. But yeah. So yeah, this is coming tomorrow. So like, you know, 5 transformations we need in Xenoverse 2. That's coming out tomorrow at 12 EST. I'm gonna be at work when it comes out, but I'm gonna upload it now. I already got it rendered, so it's pretty much already ready to fire. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. You know, Daima was amazing, especially that transformation sequence at the end of episode 19. That was probably the peak of it, in my opinion. I popped off so hard at that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you in the next one.